Hi guys, Catherine here, and I'm just wanting to give an update on how my week's been. Actually, it's been a lot better than what it was last week. A few good things have happened, and a few interesting things have happened that has pretty much made my week a lot better. I found a bit of motivation back that I thought I'd lost, and it took a long time, but it is back a little bit, and I'm feeling a lot better now. Anyway, the week started. Basically, the week started on the Saturday because that was the end of last week, and we actually had a bit of a family reunion, I guess you'd say, because my aunt and uncle on my mother's side had their 45th wedding anniversary on the Saturday, which is the I can't remember what date now, and 18th I think. Yeah, and it was really cool because we went up to their place. It was about 45 minutes away up in the hills, and they got a nice spot that in a sort of an estate type thing, and yeah, so. And I can't remember the last time I saw them. I think the last time I saw them was when my nan passed, and that was about 7 or 8 years ago. Had old adult cousins there as well, two of them. They actually have three. We actually have three cousins from them, but the third one is actually in New Zealand at the moment, so she was unable to come around. So I saw the youngest daughter, who was actually only a couple of years older than me, and their son, and really lovely people. I remember we were looking at old photos the other week at my parents' house. Actually, I think it was this week we were looking. Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, and looking at old photos of us when we were kids, and oh my God, they have not changed a bit. In the face, you can see them like my father said, you can spot them out in the crowd at a park over or something like that. You say, yeah, that's that person or that's that person, and you just think, oh my God, these are people like, we spend so much time together as kids at birthdays and Christmas, and it's just I miss those times dearly because we'd have so much fun. Like there was a video, a VHS of family videos. I don't think we got that anymore. And it was just, I remember this one point where we were just running around as kids playing tag and chasing. It was just so much fun. And we don't get to do that anymore, which is really sad. But we're all adults here, and the two of them who were there on the Saturday actually have kids themselves. So I actually have four second cousins that I know of. I probably have a lot more because we've got such a large family on my mother's side. But yeah, that was so cute. Well, I think the oldest was about 11. I can't remember. 11, 6, 4, and 4.5 months. The little girl, 4.5 months. Oh, she was beautiful. I got to hold her. I got to hold her in my arms, and oh gosh, she was beautiful. She was lovely, and she actually kept an eye on me all through the afternoon. We were only there for about 4 hours, I think. About 3.5 hours maybe, because I think we got there about 2:30, and no, my parents picked me up at about 2, and we would have got there about close to quarter to 3, something like that. And yeah, and we left at about 6, I think, when my mum and dad and I went out for dinner, and they dropped me back home. So it was so good catching up with them. My auntie, she sounds exactly the same as what I remember her. She always had this very deep, um, yeah, very deep voice, which is really, I realised I used to love to listen to her talk because she had that very deep and soft-sounding voice, which I really admire. And yeah, it was just so much fun. Um, we just sat and chatted and got to know each other a little bit more. We got to know what we were doing in our lives and how things were going, and yeah, where we were working and stuff like that. And yeah, it was just really cool. It was a good afternoon. The kids were in the swimming pool because they got a swimming pool at the complex, which was really nice. And yeah, so that's basically it. That was that afternoon. On Didn't do anything on Sunday. Monday, Tuesday had work as usual. It's getting quite busy at the moment, which is good. Um, and like I said, really better than what it was last week. Last week was not hell, but it wasn't the best week. I've had worse weeks, but And then on Wednesday night, I actually caught up with some friends and we went to see a movie. Now, this movie is actually an old Disney movie, which has been remade as a live action film. So remember, the old Disney movies are animated, aimed at kids, little kids, but the live action movies are not animated. They're aimed sort of like young adults type thing. So yeah, not kids, but more aimed at my type of audience. And it was Beauty and the Beast. Now, um, the first to admit, I'm not the biggest Disney fan out there. I know people who are bigger, huge Disney fans out there, like my friend who actually hosted or invited us all along to go see the movie with her. She is a huge Disney fan and hoping to get a second child into the whole Disney thing. So she invited us all along and got us tickets. Well, we obviously paid her back or whatever, but yeah, and oh my god, I remember the Beauty and the Beast is actually one of my favorite, actually my favorite fairy tale Disney movie, whatever you want to call it. As a kid, I watched that over and over again, and I love the songs, especially the songs. Angela Lansbury has a lovely, lovely voice, and it's so amazing that she's still going. And she was the if you remember, she was the kettle with the little teacup as a kid. Yeah, and Beauty and the Beast. That song just, oh my god. Anyway, so Beauty and the Beast, and the songs that Bella does, and Be My Guest. That's another. Be Our Guest. That's another one. And Gaston, his song, his mighty song. Whatever. Oh god, I could see it again. Truly, truly. It was actually, it went a lot more deeper than the Disney movie did. I suppose because it was aimed more at an older audience. It was still PG, and it was more action more than violence. And there was only one death in there, but you didn't actually see it, so that was okay. But yeah, it was amazing to go back as a kid. I could not stop smiling all the way through. I was like, I remembered all this. I just wanted to sing along to all the songs, all the songs. I think they brought in a couple of new ones, because I don't think the Beast actually had a song in the original. So it was only Beauty that was doing the songs, and Gaston and the Candelabra. I think that's what it's called, and the Kettle and Teacup. But all the other, they had at least two new songs, ones that I didn't know. So yeah, it was really, really cool. Anyway, so that's pretty much it at the moment. Still trying to get back into the swing of things. Motivation not 100% there yet. It does take a while, can take a couple of months, but the good thing is I did actually acknowledge it last time. So in a recent vlog that was only updated a couple of hours ago, um, it brought back something that I learned, and you only know that you've lost when you're starting to find yourself again, and you don't know what you've got till it's gone, blah blah blah, all those cliche sayings. But the biggest thing is that if you don't feel right, you don't really know you're not right until you actually start feeling better, till you actually start feeling good about yourself. And that's what's starting to happen. You're in your mindset and you're thinking, wow, I actually feel happy today. Why do I acknowledge that? Have I not been feeling that way for a while? And like I said, it took a very long time, over a month, for me to go, you know what? Something's not 100% there. And that's what I've really been focusing a lot lately. This week has been very, very positive. Very busy week at work and very motivating at work as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the next week has to offer. And yeah, so many more exciting things to come, and I hope that I see you all again. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.